Take a deep breath. Let the air move slowly through your chest. And as you exhale, allow the weight you've been carrying to gently loosen its grip. Have you ever felt lost, not because you don't believe in God, but because you don't understand what He's doing right now? Have you ever prayed with faith, waited with hope, and still wondered, God, why is this taking so long? If your heart feels tired from waiting, if your faith feels quiet instead of strong, let this moment be a resting place for your soul. This message is for you. There is a kind of pain that doesn't come from loss alone. It comes from waiting for healing, waiting for clarity, waiting for peace to return. You still pray, you still believe. Yet somewhere deep inside, a quiet question keeps whispering, did God forget about me? You see others moving forward, their prayers answered, their lives unfolding, while you feel like you're standing still, smiling on the outside, fighting silent battles on the inside. You tell yourself that God has a plan, but some days even that sentence feels heavy. And then there are moments when you pray, and nothing seems to change. The pain stays, the situation stays, the silence stays. And just when you think your faith might crack, something begins to happen. Something that reminds you God was never late. Here's a truth your heart needs to hear today. God's silence is not His absence. God's delay is not His denial. Sometimes God is working so deeply behind the scenes that if He explained it all to you right now, it would overwhelm you. You see the surface of your life, but God sees the roots. You see the delay, but God sees the preparation. While you ask, why isn't this changing? God is gently asking, who are you becoming? The waiting you are experiencing is not punishment. It is formation. Some blessings can only arrive when your heart is ready to carry them. God's timing also protects you. If every prayer were answered instantly, you might receive things before you are healed enough to hold them, before you are strong enough to keep them, before they stop hurting you. Love does not rush, and God's timing flows from love. Even Jesus delayed at times, not because He didn't care, but because something greater was unfolding. Faith grows strongest not when prayers are answered quickly, but when you continue to trust while nothing seems to be happening. When you wake up and choose hope again, when you pray even while feeling tired, when you keep believing quietly. God sees every tear you never explained, every night you held yourself together, every moment you almost gave up but didn't. Jesus is closest to the brokenhearted. He never avoided pain. He stepped into it. He sat with the hurting, touched the wounded, and stayed when others walked away. If your heart feels heavy today, you are not distant from Him. You are near His compassion. Your story is not over. This chapter is not the end. God is still writing, still shaping, still turning silence into clarity and pain into purpose. Even now, even here, God is working. So today, release control gently. You do not need to understand everything. You only need to stay connected. Instead of asking when, try whispering, I trust you. Take moments to breathe and remember that God is not in a hurry, and neither should your soul be. Speak life over yourself. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. God's plan is unfolding even when it is invisible. Sometimes the miracle is not the situation changing, but you becoming stronger, softer, wiser, and more peaceful. Take a deep breath. God is with you even now. You are held, even when you don't feel strong. Your waiting is not wasted. Your faith is growing. God's timing is perfect even when you don't understand it. Let this truth settle into your heart. If this message brought you peace today, share your prayer request in the comments. I will read them and I will pray for you. And if you want more messages like this, words of hope, healing, and quiet faith, subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon so you never miss a daily word of encouragement. Remember this, dear soul. God is never late. He has not forgotten you. Take a deep breath and rest in that truth.